Hi everybody, it's early morning. We've come down onto the estuary. It's a beautiful day and it's a nice low tide. It's actually less than 1 metre today, so we're going to have a look. Hopefully there'll be some nice goodies washed up for me to share with you, and let's go down and see what we can find. Just having a quick look on the estuary. There's the flock of Canada geese. Can hear those. Can hear curlew, redshank, oyster catcher. What a fantastic morning! Absolutely beautiful. Now, if you look at what Billy's looking at, he's found a bottle. Well done, Billy. There we go. Shall we look, see what it is? Will it come out? I think I might have to wriggle about with this one. Don't go away. Unfortunately, you can see the bottle was broken, which is a shame. But it was a nice find by Billy. Hopefully that's the first of many. Mornings like this, you can really feel sort of spring's on its way. It's a lovely feeling. There's a bit of warmth in the sun. Loads of birds about, all feeding on the estuary. What a fantastic morning to be out. Absolutely brilliant. And the dogs love it. Both the dogs have just been in the water and it must be freezing. They don't seem bothered. Oh, Bramble's just having another paddle. It's cold just watching. I've just come across this pot jug, I think. Yeah, it is. What a shame it's broken. Oh, wow. There you go. What a shame. That would have been a lovely find. Never mind. Still nice to see though. A nice pattern on it, that one. Just found this piece of glass and it's ridged, very heavily ridged, but very shallow. I don't know what that was for. Interesting piece. You can see the sand in front of me. Dogs are enjoying playing on it. And everything looks great, fine and dandy, until you step out and then you suddenly realise you're on quicksand. So you have to be careful and keep your eyes open, because it can get quite dangerous if you're a bit unwary. Bramble's on the hunt here. I can see it, and so can she. There you go. You got it. Good girl. Fetch it. You see, she's got it. She's found it. Good girl, Bramble. What a good girl. There we go. A bottle retrieving dog. I don't know what that is. It looks to be a fish paste jar. It's nice to see it complete. What a lovely find. Well done, Bramble. I think I'll find you a little biscuit for that. That was very, very well done. There you go. I bet there aren't many bottle retrieving dogs in the world, but she's one. Ain't you, Bramble? What a good girl you are. What a good girl you are. Say hello to all your fans. Say hello to all your fans, Bramble. And she's done it again. She's just found this, and it looks like something off a kiddie's play set, I think. A little tub or something, got cherries around it, and a nice design. Well done, Bramble. That bird you can hear It's a redshank. They used to call them watchers of the marsh, because they're usually the first bird that sees anything unusual and takes off, and that's the sound they make as they fly away. It's hard to imagine in a few hours that this rock will be under about that much water, under about 3 foot of water soon. Tides are an amazing thing. Well, we haven't found the Viking treasure yet, but look at that view. That's treasure in itself. And spending a morning out with these two and the dog mum, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you can see that in the water. It's a bottle and it looks to be in one piece. Yes, it is. Wow, look at that. Fantastic. Now, can I get at it without getting drenched? Oh, foot on the rock. Here we go. Yeah, it's very clean. What does it say? Cheeseborough Vaseline Manufacture Company. Now, I found one of these last year in an earlier video, and Cheeseborough was the man who invented Vaseline, petroleum jelly, and legend has it he had a spoonful of Vaseline every day, and he survived till he was in his late 90s. Now you can see there's a lot of air bubbles in the glass, and I think it's quite an old one, this, because it would have had a cork. It's not got a screw top. What a fantastic find. Absolutely fantastic. And I found it, Bramble, not you. That is brilliant. Look at that. It's pristine, isn't it? Just lying in the water. Fantastic. Look how white the gulls are with the sun shining on them. That's beautiful. Really nice. Lovely to see. Look at the size of this piece of wood. Slowly being uncovered. I don't know how big it is. It must be about 12 foot that I can see, and it's about 4 inches thick. But look on top. Little bird been chasing his breakfast. Little footprints. And then here he is, and then he hops off. You can see here where the tide comes up to. So it gets some really high tides. I had to think this could be underwater in a few hours. Hi everybody, welcome to another roundup. Hope you enjoyed the video. Seeing Bramble, the bottle retrieving dog. That's incredible. I've not really trained her to do anything like that. I think she's just watched me picking bottles up and thought she'd join in and have a go. Don't worry about her picking them up and breaking them. I don't want people to think she might break them. She's very, very soft-mouthed. You know, she'll carry eggs around without breaking them. She's very good like that, so I'm not too bothered. I'm very careful though about what she picks up. But it was just fascinating seeing her just scrape the bottle out and then pick it up and pass it to me. It was really good to see. I'm glad I got it on video for you all to see. So I hope you enjoyed that. We've got a few interesting things to have a look at. We found one of these before. It's a fish paste jar. And it's a lovely little piece, and I think it might be a Shipham's, and it's a lovely history to the Shipham's. They started off, I think it was a guy called Shipston Shipham, and they started off making meat paste and fish paste, So it's a lovely thing to find, little link to history. You know, somebody bought that, scraped it out with a knife, put it on a sandwich, and ate it. Fantastic. I just love thinking about who might have used it. Brilliant. Now the next thing we've found was a big old bottle, and it's this one. And when I found it, I thought, what on earth is that? Now this is a special type of bottle in this area. It's a Marsh's pop bottle, and I think it could be what's called a sass bottle. Now sass in this area has reached almost mythic proportions. It's not made anymore. It was first brewed and bottled in 1898 by Marsh's pop company in Barrow. And it was produced to a secret recipe up until the 1960s by the Marsh family. And then it was passed to a company called the Brady family, and they took over production of it. And it's an interesting story because it was made in the Duke Street bottling plant, and bottles of sass have sold for over £40, and there was one sold at a charity auction that went for over £300. Now the current owners of sass, or the name sass, it started making it to the secret recipe, but number 2 acid, which was the secret recipe, was, the formula was retained by the Marsh family, and unfortunately ingredients seem to have dried up, so it looks like Marsh's sass might be gone forever. But the company who make it now, I think they're called Purity, they used to send 12,000 bottles of sass up to the Barrow area every year. So it was really in high demand, and people love it. But it looks like it's not going to be made anymore because the secret ingredients have disappeared. It's an interesting story. I love little stories like that. But when you talk to anybody in this area about Marsh's sass, they'll be like, "Oh, love it." Yeah, it's fantastic to find. Lovely bottle in one piece as well. Brilliant. Now the next thing we've found is this one. Look, you can see it says Cheeseborough Vaseline Manufacturing Company. Now it's a lovely story to this one, but if you look at the bottle, it looks like it's had a cork in the top. It's not a screw top, it's not a screw neck, so it looks like it's quite old. Had a cork pushed in the top. Now Robert Cheeseborough was an interesting man. He invented Vaseline, but he first heard of something called rod wax, and it was when he was visiting an oil field. He was talking to the oil workers, and they kept mentioning this rod wax that they used to scrape off the drills, and they told him that they used to use it to help heal cuts and burns. So he started thinking. He went away and did a little bit of experimenting on his own, and it was 10 years before he was ready to show the world his magic jelly that he'd developed. And what he used to do, he'd travel around America, and he would burn his skin with acid or a flame, and he would smear his magic jelly on it to show people how it could help heal. And he would show that previously healed wounds that he'd done and how they'd healed with Vaseline. It's a lovely story because he heard about rod wax in 1859, and by 1874 shops were selling over 1,400 jars of Vaseline every day. So it's gone from nothing to sort of a worldwide phenomenon. Everybody knows Vaseline now and what it can be used for. But to think back, it goes to oil fields and men scraping this rod wax off the drill bits. Fantastic story. What we take for granted now as Vaseline, the history behind it is fascinating. So it was a really good day today, and the birds were out singing, and there were a lot of birds on the estuary. We've seen mergansers and redshank, and the Canada geese are still down there. We've seen a lot of curlew, we've heard chaffinch singing, and the robins are singing. We've seen goldcrest. It's fantastic. You feel spring's on its way, and fingers crossed it will be. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be getting out again soon and doing another one. And if you do enjoy them, please press subscribe. It's in the bottom corner down here. And press like and leave a comment for us. It's nice to read people's comments at the end of the videos. I do like, and I do reply to them all as well. And if you've got any questions, write them in the comments. If you've got any requests, if there's anywhere you'd like us to go or have a look at, just put it down at the bottom. It's lovely to read, and it's nice to see people getting a lot of enjoyment out of them. So for now, guys, I'll say bye, and I'll see you next time, and we'll get down on the foreshore with the dog squad. Bye bye.